All right, everyone get ready because today we are going deep into some really, really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know how OpenAI just keeps on blowing our minds
Hmm.
with crazy AI stuff?
Yeah.
Well, this is a big one.
Yeah.
AI agents that can actually do things,
Wild.
not just talk.
Exactly.
We've got OpenAI's announcement right here, and
Yeah.
it is chock full of exciting details.
It is.
We're talking AI that can search the web, dig through your files, and
Hmm.
even use your computer just like you do.
It really is a major leap forward.
Wow.
For years, AI has been great at processing information and answering questions,
Yeah.
but it's been stuck in this digital box.
Right.
Now with these new tools, OpenAI is essentially
Yeah.
giving AI a way to step out of that box
Yeah.
and interact with the real world.
Okay, so how does it actually work?
Well,
The announcement mentions 3 key tools:
right.
a web search tool, a file search tool, and a computer use tool.
Yeah.
Can you break those down for us?
Absolutely. Let's start with the web search tool.
Sure.
Think of it like you're giving your AI
Yeah.
a super-powered Google search on steroids.
Oh, wow.
It can access real-time information from the web,
Uh-huh.
process it,
Okay.
and use it to answer your questions or even complete tasks for you.
So it's like having a research assistant working 24/7,
Exactly.
except this assistant is lightning fast and never gets tired.
Exactly.
But what about accuracy? I mean, the web is full of misinformation.
Yeah.
How can we trust an AI to sort through all that?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And OpenAI has addressed that head-on.
Okay.
They've incorporated advanced techniques to filter out unreliable sources
Uh-huh.
and ensure the information that the AI gathers
Okay.
is as accurate as possible.
Okay.
In fact, some tests show their web search tool achieving over 90% accuracy in question-answering tasks,
Wow.
which is a huge improvement over previous AI systems.
90% accuracy.
Yeah.
That's impressive. It seems like AI is finally catching up to, or maybe even surpassing,
Yeah,
human capabilities in certain areas.
for sure.
Okay, so we've got the web search tool covered.
Mm-hmm.
What about the file search tool?
Okay.
I'm guessing it has something to do with accessing information stored on our computers.
You got it.
Okay.
The file search tool allows AI agents to sift through massive amounts of data
Uh-huh.
stored in private databases
Okay.
or even your personal files.
Yeah.
Think about all those documents, spreadsheets, and presentations you have scattered across your computer.
Oh, for sure.
Instead of wasting time searching for a specific file,
Yeah.
you could simply ask your AI agent to find it for you.
Right.
And boom, it's right there at your fingertips.
I can already see how this would be a lifesaver for anyone who deals with a lot of digital files.
Mhm.
But wait, there's something about metadata filtering mentioned in the announcement.
Right.
What's
You-
that all about?
Metadata filtering is a really clever way
Okay.
to make the file search tool even more precise.
Okay.
Imagine you're looking for a presentation
Mm.
about a specific project,
Mm.
but you can't remember the file name.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
With metadata filtering, you can tell the AI to search for files
Uh-huh.
that contain certain keywords in the document content,
Okay.
or even specific dates or authors.
Wow.
It's like having a super organized filing system where everything is tagged and easily searchable.
So it's not just about finding a needle in a haystack. It's
Right.
about telling the AI exactly what kind of needle you're looking for.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But honestly, the thing that's really piqued my curiosity is the computer use tool.
Yeah.
The idea of an AI actually using a computer just like a human seems straight out of science fiction.
I know, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
This tool essentially allows AI agents to interact with software applications and websites
Uh-huh.
in the same way we do.
Okay.
They can click buttons, type text, navigate menus. It's like having a digital assistant
Wow.
that can actually control your computer for you.
Okay, I need a minute to process this. Yeah.
We're talking about AI that can actually browse the web,
Yeah.
open applications,
Yeah.
and even complete complex tasks
Right.
that involve multiple steps.
Yeah.
This isn't just about answering questions anymore.
Right.
It's about AI actually doing things in the digital world.
Exactly.
Okay.
And to give you a concrete example of how powerful this can be,
Okay.
let's imagine a scenario with a personal stylist AI agent.
Okay. Personal stylist.
Let's say you tell this AI your fashion preferences.
Okay.
What it can then do is use the web search tool to find clothing stores in your area
Okay.
that carry the styles you like.
Right. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how the web search tool fits into this.
Yeah.
But what about the other tools?
Right.
How does the AI actually shop for you?
Well, that's where the computer use tool comes into play.
Okay.
It allows the AI to actually browse those clothing websites,
Uh-huh.
select items that match your preferences,
Oh, wow.
add them to your cart,
Right.
and even complete the purchase on your behalf. Really?
It's like having a personal shopper
Wow.
who knows your style inside and out. But instead of a human,
Yeah.
it's an AI doing all the work.
Hold on. I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Sure.
So we're not just talking about AI recommending clothes you might like.
Right.
We're talking about AI actually navigating websites, clicking buttons, and making purchases,
Yeah,
all based on your preferences and without you having to lift a finger.
precisely.
Wow.
And this is just one example.
Right.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Think about AI agents that can manage your calendar, book appointments, pay bills,
Mm-hmm.
or even handle complex tasks in specialized fields like healthcare or finance.
This is starting to feel like a major shift in how we interact with technology. It's almost as if we're moving beyond the era of apps and into a world where
Well,
AI agents act as our personal assistants, handling all sorts of tasks
Right.
and freeing us up to focus on other things.
That's a great way to put it.
Wow.
And this shift is made possible by a new API that OpenAI has developed
Okay.
called the Responses API.
Responses API.
It's essentially the glue that holds everything together,
Okay.
allowing AI agents to seamlessly transition between using different tools
Mm-hmm.
and completing multi-step tasks.
The Responses API sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
Can you expand a little more about how it works and why it's so important?
Well, in the past, AI systems were limited to completing one task at a time.
Right?
They'd receive a prompt, generate a response, and
Mhm.
that was it.
Yeah.
The Responses API changes all that.
Okay.
It allows AI agents to initiate a sequence of actions
Okay.
using different tools as needed
Right.
to complete a complex task.
Yeah.
Think of it as the conductor of an orchestra,
Okay.
coordinating all the different instruments, the tools, to create a harmonious symphony, a complex task.
So instead of giving the AI a single command,
Yeah.
we can now give it a goal,
Uh-huh.
and the AI will figure out the best sequence of actions.
Exactly.
To achieve that goal,
Yeah.
using the right tools at the right time.
Right.
It's like giving the AI a roadmap instead of turn-by-turn directions.
That's an excellent analogy.
Wow.
And to make things even more exciting, OpenAI has also released something called the Agents SDK,
Oh,
which is a set of tools that allows developers to build and manage their own AI agents.
the Agents SDK being open source seems like a big deal.
Yeah.
What are the implications of that?
It's huge.
Okay.
It means that anyone with the right skills
Uh-huh.
can now build and deploy their own AI agents.
Okay.
We're not just talking about big tech companies anymore.
Right.
Small businesses, startups, even individual developers
Wow.
can now leverage this technology to create innovative solutions.
This is truly a groundbreaking development.
It
It's
is.
like OpenAI is democratizing access to AI and giving everyone the tools to
Yeah.
create their own AI-powered future.
For sure.
But I imagine there are also some challenges and potential risks associated with this level of AI autonomy.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
There are important considerations to keep in mind.
for sure.
For example, we need to ensure that these AI agents are used responsibly and ethically, that they don't violate privacy,
Uh,
and that they don't create unintended consequences.
those are valid concerns.
Mhm.
And I'm sure we'll delve deeper into those aspects in the next part of our deep dive.
We will.
But before we wrap up this first part,
Okay.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on how this technology might change the competitive landscape in the tech world.
It's going to be fascinating to watch how this unfolds.
Yeah,
OpenAI isn't the only player in this game.
right.
We're seeing companies like Crew AI developing their own AI orchestration platforms, and frameworks like Manus
Hmm.
are gaining traction as well.
Okay.
This intense competition is going to drive innovation and push the boundaries of what's possible with AI agents.
It sounds like we're on the cusp of a major technological revolution,
I think so.
and OpenAI is leading the charge.
Indeed.
Wow.
And as we move further into this new era of AI, it's essential to remember that this technology is a tool.
Mm-hmm.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
Right.
The choices we make today will shape the AI-powered world of tomorrow.
It's a powerful reminder,
It is.
and one that we'll definitely be exploring further in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay, sounds good.
So stay tuned because this conversation is just getting started.
I'm excited.
Welcome back. We're deep in the trenches of OpenAI's autonomous AI agents,
Yeah.
and it's getting more interesting by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Before we jumped into all this, we were discussing how these AI agents could shake things up, particularly in healthcare.
Oh, yeah, healthcare. Huge potential there.
It's incredible to think about the potential.
Yeah.
It feels like the kind of technology that could help us tackle some of the biggest challenges in healthcare today, like early disease detection and personalized medicine.
Absolutely.
But it's also important to acknowledge that this level of AI integration comes with a whole new set of considerations.
Yeah.
After all, we're talking about AI potentially having access to incredibly sensitive medical data and being involved in decisions that could directly impact people's lives.
It's true. There are a lot of ethical considerations there.
So how can we be sure that these AI agents are being used responsibly?
Well, OpenAI has taken some steps in that direction.
Okay.
Remember the Agents SDK we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
It includes built-in guardrails and lifecycle events that allow developers to set boundaries for what an AI can and cannot do.
So developers can essentially program limitations into the AI agents.
Exactly.
For example, they could restrict the kind of data an AI can access or the actions it can perform.
That's right. They can set very specific rules. Like limiting an AI's access to certain databases or preventing it from making purchases without human authorization.
Okay, so it's all about establishing clear guidelines from the outset and ensuring those guidelines are followed.
Exactly.
It's reassuring to hear that these safeguards are being built directly into the development process. Are there any other mechanisms in place to keep these AI agents in check?
Well, alongside the technical measures, there's a growing awareness across the tech industry and within governments, too, about the need for responsible AI development. Many organizations are actively developing guidelines and policies to ensure that AI is used ethically and safely.
So it sounds like a multi-pronged approach with developers, tech companies, and policymakers all working together to create a framework for responsible AI development and use.
That's right. It's an ongoing process.
That's encouraging to hear.
It is, and it's not a static situation either. It's a continuous process as AI technology rapidly advances. We need to continuously evaluate and refine the safeguards we have in place.
It's like a constant game of catch-up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We develop new technology, and then we have to figure out how to manage it responsibly, and the cycle repeats itself.
Exactly, but that's part of what makes this field so dynamic and exciting.
For sure.
There are always new challenges to address and new solutions to explore.
Speaking of looking ahead, what are some of the biggest trends you see emerging in the world of AI agents as they become more integrated into our lives?
One trend that really stands out is the move towards specialization.
Specialization.
Instead of trying to create one super intelligent AI that can do everything, we're seeing the rise of specialized AI agents that are experts in specific domains.
Oh, like the personal stylist AI agent.
Exactly. That's a prime example.
Right. And I can see how that approach makes sense. Instead of building one AI to do everything, you build specialized AIs that are really, really good at what they do. It's like building an entire workforce of AI specialists, each with their own unique skill set.
That's a great analogy. And this specialization allows for much greater efficiency and accuracy. Instead of a general-purpose AI trying to be a jack of all trades, we can have highly focused AI agents that are masters of their craft.
So we could have AI agents specializing in healthcare, finance, education, transportation. The possibilities seem endless.
They do.
But with all these specialized agents, how do we ensure they can work together effectively? I imagine that coordination could become a challenge.
You've hit on another key challenge. Interoperability.
Interoperability.
As we move towards a world with a multitude of specialized AI agents, we need to ensure they can communicate and collaborate effectively. Imagine you have a personal stylist AI agent, a financial AI agent, and a travel AI agent. You want those agents to be able to share information and work together seamlessly to meet your needs.
It wouldn't be very helpful if they were all operating in silos, unable to communicate or coordinate their actions. That would be like having a team of specialists who refuse to talk to each other.
That's a good way to put it. So a big focus in the coming years will be developing standards and protocols that allow these different AI agents to understand each other's capabilities and work together effectively.
So it's like creating a common language for AI.
Yeah.
So that they can collaborate and achieve shared goals.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Building bridges between these specialized AI agents seems crucial.
It is.
But beyond the technical challenges, I imagine there are also some significant social and ethical hurdles we need to overcome.
Absolutely. One of the biggest is trust.
Trust.
As we increasingly rely on AI agents to handle important tasks and make decisions that impact our lives, we need to feel confident that they're doing so responsibly and ethically.
So it's not just about building technically sophisticated AI.
Right.
It's about ensuring that these AIs are trustworthy and aligned with our values.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And that's a complex challenge that involves a lot of factors.
Yeah, I can imagine.
From transparency in how AI decisions are made to accountability when things go wrong. Ultimately, people need to feel comfortable interacting with AI and confident that these systems are working for their benefit.
It sounds like there's a need for a greater understanding of how AI works,
for sure,
how it's being used.
Yeah.
If people are going to trust these AI agents, they need to have some level of insight into the decision-making process.
I completely agree. Transparency is crucial.
Yeah.
And that means not just understanding how the technology works, but also being aware of the potential biases that can creep into AI systems and the steps being taken to mitigate those biases.
That's a topic we could probably spend a whole episode discussing.
Oh, yeah.
For now, let's shift gears and talk about the practical implications of all this.
Oh, yeah.
As AI agents become more sophisticated and integrated into our lives, what does that mean for the average person?
Well, on a practical level,
yeah,
I think we can expect to see AI agents taking over many of the tasks that we currently find tedious or time-consuming.
Okay.
Think about things like managing your calendar, booking appointments, paying bills.
Yeah, for sure.
Or even sorting through your email.
Ugh, I hate doing that.
These are all tasks that could be automated by AI.
Right.
Freeing up our time and energy for other things.
That sounds appealing.
It does.
Who wouldn't want to delegate those mundane tasks to an efficient AI assistant?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But beyond simply saving us time, AI agents also have the potential to help us make better decisions and improve our overall quality of life.
It's interesting.
Imagine AI agents that help us manage our finances, track our fitness goals, or even provide personalized recommendations for entertainment or travel.
So it's not just about automation, it's about augmentation.
Yeah.
AI can help us become more efficient, more informed, and ultimately more empowered.
Yeah, precisely. And this is just the beginning. As AI technology continues to advance, the possibilities for AI agents to improve our lives are virtually limitless.
It's an exciting prospect.
It is.
But one that comes with a healthy dose of responsibility.
For sure.
As we've discussed, the choices we make today in how we develop and use AI will determine the shape of our future.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'd like to leave our listeners with a question to ponder. How do you see AI agents fitting into your life? And what steps can you take today to prepare for this AI-powered future?
It's a great question and one that deserves careful consideration. The future of AI is in our hands.
It really is.
And it's up to each of us to ensure that it's a future that benefits all of humanity.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've spent this episode exploring all these incredible advancements in AI, specifically these autonomous AI agents OpenAI has unveiled. It feels like we're on the edge of like a whole new world, right?
It does. What's striking to me is how quickly things are changing.
Yes. I know.
Just a few years ago, the idea of AI agents browsing the web, managing files, even using our computers seemed like something out of a sci-fi movie. Now it's rapidly becoming our reality.
It's true, and it's incredible how fast this field is moving, but with all this talk about the future, what practical steps can people take today to prepare for this AI-powered world?
That's a great question. I think the most important thing is to stay curious and engaged, keep up with the latest developments in AI, explore the resources that OpenAI and others are making available, and don't be afraid to experiment and learn for yourself.
So it's all about adopting a mindset of continuous learning and being adaptable to these technological advancements. I like that.
Exactly. And remember, the beauty of the open source movement is that it empowers anyone to become a creator, not just a consumer of AI technology that Agents SDK we discussed. Makes it possible for anyone with the right skills to build and deploy their own AI agents.
It's incredible. It's so empowering.
It is.
This means the future of AI isn't being dictated by a select few tech companies.
Right.
It's being shaped by a global community of developers, researchers, and enthusiasts.
That's right. And that diversity of perspectives is vital for ensuring that AI is developed and used responsibly and for the benefit of everyone.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into OpenAI's vision for AI agents, I want to leave you with a final thought-provoking question.
Right.
What kind of future do you envision with this technology? What problems in your life, your work, or even the world at large could be solved by an AI agent equipped with the tools we've discussed today?
That's a powerful question, and one that each of us needs to consider as we navigate this exciting new era of AI.
Yeah, for sure.
The possibilities truly are limitless, but it's up to all of us to ensure that AI is used to create a future that's both innovative and benefits all of humanity.
It's been an incredible journey exploring the world of AI agents with you today. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We'll see you next time.